Hi everyone, welcome to another session of tool marks. So we were discussing about the collection of tool marks. So in collection we discussed about photography and casting and lifting method. So we were telling about casting or cast. So casts are used when it is not possible to collect the article or its part bearing the marks. So the cast of the tool marks are in such cases prepared and collect, and some important or some mainly used cast are we discussed about plaster of Paris, and now we'll see about dental cast, then adhesive tape, woods metal we already told, then plasticine, then lactase or plastic solutions. So in this plaster of Paris, woods metal we already discussed. Next we'll see about dental mask or dental cast. So dental masks, they are like Kers dental masks. They are available with dental surgeon or a chemist selling dental materials. So this can pick up fine details and record the marks permanently. So how we will use this, we'll see how to use this. So this material is first kneaded in hot water, and when it is soft and uniform, it can be pressed between glass, two glass plates to give, this is to give smooth surface. So the material that is the dental mask is kneaded in hot water, and then when it is soft and uniform, this is pressed between two glass plates. Why we are pressing this between two glass plates means to give a smooth surface. And then the material, it should be still warm and pliable. Then it is pressed against the pressed against the tool marks. And this can be left for some time. So it picks up the marks. So on cooling it becomes hard, and we have to cool it. So while cooling it becomes hard, and hence a permanent record of the tool marks is recorded. So that is about dental marks. So this is available with a dental surgeon or chemist selling dental materials, and it picks up fine details and record the marks permanently. How to use it? The material that is the dental mark should be kneaded in hot water, and when it is soft and uniform, this should be pressed between two glass plates. This is for to get a smooth surface, and after that, while it is still hot and while it is pliable against the pliable, this should be pressed against the tool marks so that it will capture the marks and give a permanent record of the tool marks. And next is plasticine. So plasticine is available in most of the places and the cast with same are easy to make. So this cast is easy to make, but the thing is that they are not the we can say as a disadvantages, they are not good and they do not pick up fine details, and thus they deform easily. This is the disadvantages of using plasticine, but the cast is very easy to make. That is an advantage. But the disadvantage is that they do not pick up fine details and it hence it deformed easily. And they are prepared only when they are not required for permanent record or when the area bearing the mark is small. So if there is no need of a permanent record, then we will use this. No need, then we will use this plasticine. Next, a lump of plasticine is taken and pressed against the two wet glass plates to make it smooth, and a slightly more moist and smooth area is pressed against the mark. Thus, it picks up the tool mark. That is how we will use this. So, a lump of plasticine is taken and pressed against tool marks. And next one is adhesive tape. So adhesive tape used to lift fingerprints can be used to lift this shallow tool marks. So this I already told. For taking shallow tool marks, we will use this adhesive tapes, same which we are using for the fingerprints. And it is not good. It does not give a good result in deep scratches, scrapes, and indentations. So only we can take shallow tool marks by these adhesive tapes. And next one is lactose and plastic solutions. So lactose is rubber juice, and this is very useful for collecting tool marks, and it is a good material for scrape marks. So this lactose mainly used to take the scrape marks, but it is not good for indentations, deep indentation, especially we can say deep indentations, as due to stretching the dimension of the lifted marks change. So this is about lactose. Lactose is rubber juice, and they are good for scrape marks and they are not good for indentations, especially deep indentations, as due to stretching the dimension of the lifted marks change. And the material is poured over the surface bearing the marks. It is then allowed to dry about 6 hours. So the material, that is the lactose, is poured to the mark, then allowed to dry at least for 6 hours, and the thin film or sheet is formed, that is peeled off. Then plastic solutions. Plastic solutions, for example, cellulose acetate solution, are equally useful to lift the marks and are processed in similar way. So plastic solutions, example we can say cellulose acetate solution. So this is also good for lifting the tool marks or casting the tool marks. And thermoplastic powders of low melting point, they are poured over the mark. So after solidification it is picked up. After solidification it is pick up, then it carries the marks. So this is about plastics solutions. Lactase is rubber juice. So this is poured against the tool marks and allow it to dry for 6 hours. Then it is peeled off. Then the marks will be seen on that peel off. So it is good for scrape marks and not good for indentations. Plastic solutions, cellulose acetate solution is used or thermoplastic powders are used. So after melting these thermoplastic powders, they are poured against the marks, and after solidifications we can pick up that thermoplastic powder, that solution, and it will bear the tool marks. So these are the casting methods. Example, latex or plastic, then adhesive tapes, plasticine, then dental mask, then plaster of Paris, and woods metal. So I hope you understood about the cast and the collection of tool marks using cast. Next, in the next class, we'll discuss about the lifting. So I hope you understood. We'll discuss in the next session. Thank you.